All right, welcome to another beautiful Saturday morning. We have all the players here this week. All right, let's just get into it. So we'll go start with intros. What have you been playing? I'm gonna start with Miss Lady Infamous below me.
I didn't play much. I only played a couple of games. I think I played a little bit of Marvel Rivals, and I don't know who that new person is.
Oh, the big bitch.
The big bitch with the spear.
Mm-hmm.
She is fucking me up in the lobbies. There's a move that she will grab you and push you against something, and while she's pushing you, she's accumulating damage on you.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my god. And it seemed like she was coming after me, but it seemed like every time there's a new hero.
What were you playing to where that you felt like she was coming for you each time?
Casual. Quick.
Were you a healer or were you a tank?
I was healer and a tank.
Yeah, because I feel like those are the ones that get attacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. DPSs, they just
people will attack them, but it's not the same. Like people will rush
a healer or tank because they know that's like one of the
we gotta get rid of you first, right?
Yeah. So I played some of that, and I played some Cyberpunk 2077. I finally got to Phantom Liberty.
Oh, good.
I feel like I'm still underpowered a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably I'm there. So I'm activated the DLC. So I'm good with that. I'm in the beginning phases, the beginning section of Phantom Liberty. But next time I really play, I'm gonna go through my phone, try to find all the side jobs, meet as many people as possible. Because I think
did you just say that you're gonna try to do it over?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Make sure I didn't hear you incorrectly.
No. I have active missions that I haven't touched because I was trying to go to Phantom Liberty, and now since I got it, and I'm trying to build up my character better, I need to, do more missions, do more sides. So that's what I'm gonna probably do next time I play Cyberpunk 2077. And last week, me and CHAREECE, we was playing
last Sunday, right?
No, Saturday.
Gears, right?
Gears Reloaded. And it was hilarious. I have a list right here. I didn't even do it. These are the timestamps, right? With it from our stream. I haven't had a chance to find the clips and put them together, but I have a list. That's how good it was. First of all, I don't know. Sometimes y'all be leaving us together with the GWG live stream, and we be just going off the wall sometimes. I'm like,
I blame Lady.
I blame me. You started it.
You got proof?
Oh, let them watch the last show. Let them watch the last stream.
I'm pretty sure it'd be both of y'all. Both of y'all together. Yeah. I mean, it's a good time though. You know what I'm saying?
So, me never playing Gears for the first one. I'm a Halo girl, not a Gears.
Yeah.
It was good that, finally that CHAREECE can show me the way of her game versus, usually the other way around.
I know, right? I got to carry Lady. It's the first time.
She did.
So she knew where to go and everything. She showed you all the, okay.
Yeah, she knew everything. Good. She knew everything.
Man, wow. Yeah, I was like, Lady, we got ammo right here. I said, hey, Lady, get these grenades, Lady, come stand right here.
That's hilarious.
Don't let him run to you. So there's a mission. I think it's a Berserker mission, right? Mm-hmm. That's the Berserker mission.
Yes.
Yeah. I had trouble.
No, she was good with the Hammer of Dawn. She was good with it. Like I said, Lady, don't drop this until I tell you not to. And she was on it.
I had that Hammer of Dawn till I didn't need it no more. I'm like, do I still need this? She was like, no, I don't. You don't need that no more.
Gears 1 Berserker. Oh man.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, I couldn't see the entryway because when you first meet the Berserker, it's like a hallway, and one of the hallways like a door area that you got to go in before he hits you. Mm-hmm. I I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh yeah, you gotta move. You gotta move.
You can't stay still.
Yeah.
So when we opened the first door, I'm like, cool, we out of here. We good. We ain't gotta fuck with him no more.
Yeah.
Sheree was like, no, we gotta do this a couple more times. I'm like, you kidding me? No pillars. The pillars will be destroyed. They don't even care. It's gonna be open space. But you gotta get them to the door.
Oh man, that's what
let them break the door.
Remember that DELILAH?
Yes.
So
it was good. It was good. We stopped right where you got to the settlement and you crossed the bridge. We stopped like right there. So we finna go deal with the Creole.
Oh man.
Yeah. You finna go deal with the Creole.
I feel like no, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Tell me what you got.
But that was a good time. Me and Lady had a blast. I can't wait to play again. We're gonna try to schedule it that way everybody can watch.
Probably next week, most likely.
Next week. But Gears is like one of my top franchises. I don't care. I wish we had gotten all the games in a complete edition because I already know. Because I know this.
But I thought they had one. Don't they have a no?
They do not have. You would think by now they would have a complete collection like they do for Halo, but they don't.
Right. It's one of our topics. We're gonna talk about remakes, but yeah.
And that's all I played.
Okay. All right, Miss Sharice, what you been playing?
Of course, like I said, Gears Lady, Genshin Impact. I did some ZZZ.
I saw with Genshin Impact, you maxed your character out. Congratulations.
Congratulations. DELILAH, thank you. Took me.
Did you log on the Xbox yet so you get your diamond achievement?
I need to. Thank you for that one. Thank you for reminding me of that.
I'm reminding you. Good.
Yeah. I get because you get so hooked on playing on your Steam Deck.
Right. I'm telling you. Yeah, I popped on the ZZZ today and it's like, you know,
So thank you for that. But yeah, I got my adventure rank level to 60, which is the highest you can go in Genshin, and it took 6 years to do.
6 years? Wow.
Yes, ma'am. I was at level 59 for a year, I want to say. That's just, and because you get very little experience points for
once you get that high, that makes sense. Yeah,
it's very little. So that was
crazy.
But you get very little rewards. You get one wish and 50 of the gems and
you do all that and get barely anything. That's terrible.
It's just bragging rights. Bragging rights. But it was good. I showed it to my daughter and she was like, "Congratulations, mama."
That sounds like hate, but all right.
That sounds great.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she was like, I'm like, well,
that's cute.
Anyway, then you're talking about her. Let's see, what else did I play? That was basically it because I was, and of course my mobile games, but I always play those. Yeah.
All right, Miss DELILAH.
All right, so for me, I had to actually pull up my Xbox account because it's been a while.
Oh shit!
But I did play a little bit of Death's Door and Wobbly Life.
Death's Door.
Only because I'm like, no,
it looks good.
I played Death's Door. I played a lot of Death's Door when it first dropped. I just was looking at how they do their UI because of Project Amethyst. So I was just looking at how they do their UI. I had to kind of see how they was, maneuvering it, and then like I said, this game called Wobbly Life. I literally played it for 15 minutes this morning, just so I can have something to say today.
Okay. All right.
But basically, it's you play this little spongy little yellow character, and you run around this little 3D world, and you have to get all these little quests, and you solve the quests and stuff like that. It reminds me of a Roblox game.
Okay.
But it's a kids game, really kids game and stuff. So I was like, man, let me throw this on real quick because I'm tired of seeing Project Amethyst every week, and I figured I'd throw something in the bag just to have something to say today. So yeah, check that out. You get a chance, I guess. It's not that good of a game, but
hey, at least you tried something different.
Yeah, I was trying to do something a little bit different. But that's been how my gaming has gone. It's been let me look at this mechanic for 20 minutes, or let me try this, just to kind of get a feel of what I'm trying to pull out, right? So that's it. And then as far as my backlog though, it's crazy. When does I think the next game I'm gonna really just deep dive into is gonna be Outer Worlds 2. That game I think comes out in October.
October 29th.
Yeah,
that was gonna be my birthday present, but it's on Game Pass. So like,
Okay. Yeah, then of course, and then Ninja Gaiden 4. Like,
I feel like there's another game though coming out.
Go to
okay. Yeah. That's the one that's gonna be your
Battlefield 20.
Yeah, that's my
Battlefield.
Battlefield's coming. Like October is gonna be hot. Like, and we only a couple weeks away.
Okay,
this Game Awards season gonna be crazy.
We they announced the cutoff date because the cutoff date is always the determining factor.
The end of September be like the end of September.
How do you do
that? Don't make sense.
How do you do that? Yeah, like because it's usually
I thought it was November. They moved it for somebody. I thought they moved it for Uncharted 1 year or something.
They're not Uncharted, but they did move it for some game.
Yeah, they moved it for a game like 2 years ago, and it was November. So it's like, so if it is September,
they should be popping up.
I'm gonna have.
I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not 100%.
It should be like November, early December. Like that should be the cutoff.
Mm-hmm.
If they just put it in January, they can have a full year.
That part right there, yeah,
right. Or like, so my thing is like, all right, you're gonna say November, but then anything that happened at the end of the year previous, you guys seem to forget about. So
yeah, they don't. That's right. They don't go back. They don't retrofit or retro go back and grab. Like they don't do any of that. Like they just kind of neglect those titles.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Okay, so for me, it hasn't been much at all. It's basically been ZZZ because I've been trying to grind, which I finally got that damn character. I got her. It took me it had to take me like 80 pulls. So
what does that equate to as far as gameplay time?
Okay.
It's like math. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. So it's mainly though the events and things like that. Like, so it's very much like these are the things, the weekly tasks, the season tasks that they tell you to do, the daily tasks. Those are the things you want to make sure that you're doing because that's what's going to get you the points. But then, CHAREECE, I found a new thing with the store that they have you doing, right? The store they have you managing. So there's a guy that sells these power-up tickets, and he'll get 10 a week, apparently. And you buy those tickets, and you can go to the HUD, which is basically where it has all your missions at, right? Mm-hmm. And you can say, for this mission, I want to use this power-up ticket instead, and you just automatically get the rewards, and you don't have to do the fucking shit.
Oh, that's a quick and easy way to do it.
So I definitely bought 10 of them hoes and used them all immediately because I was trying to get my things back up. And the problem with it, Delilah, is that like most of those missions that I did, the 10 missions, are like 30 polychromes each, right? Mm-hmm. And it takes 160 for one pool. And you typically pull in 10 pools. Yeah,
so you need
so you really need 1,600 of these credits to do a 10 pool.
Y'all got it. I can see this. Y'all got it.
But technically, this is all Delilah's fault because if she hadn't got me hooked on Genshin Impact, I wouldn't have.
I don't understand that.
You see how this? Now we need to just get Lady hooked on one of them, and then we come full circle.
I know. Then everybody's hooked, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. She's like, no, thank you. You actually might like ZZZ because the combat is fun.
Yeah, it seemed like a time suck though. Like,
well, it's like it sounds like that, but it's a very easy sit on the couch while you watch a show or sit on the couch while you listen to a book type of thing, and then you able to play. So that's why I think I've like gravitated toward it because
it's
all the shit.
The story is not engaging. He's like, don't you care about
the story? Is kind of engaging, especially with these last couple of characters. I've been paying more attention. The story is like wild as fuck, but you don't need the story to enjoy the game.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and it's very much they have to have psychiatrists that they're working with because they know how to reward you. You know what I mean? Like to keep you engaged and stuff.
I got a question for y'all then. on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you gauge like the importance of story in a game?
Me or Boogie?
It depends on what type of game.
It
depends on what type of game it is, because I think the reason why this game does well without you having to pay attention to the story is the fact that there's so many different things you can do in the game. There's mini games within the game, tons of different mini games. But if it's like a platformer, I need a story. If it's a shooting game, I need a story.
It's this 9-10. One of the reasons it takes me so long to actually play is because I do actually pay attention to the story. I read the little info drops and all that. Yeah, notes that you find. I stop and I'm talking to everybody. So it takes me a little bit longer, but I like the lore drops and the drops between, like, since this is one developer who makes these two games, the lore between the two is kind of starting to overlap a little bit.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because Boogie, I don't know if you, again, because you don't pay attention to lore that deep between the three games. Since I play Star Rail, also these are the same characters, just reimagined. Yeah, it's weird. It's so weird. It's so weird.
For me, story's important. I can't if the story's trash, I'm not gonna be as engaged or as invested into the characters and then
so then answer me this then. What's that game we were just talking about earlier? The one with the little pixelated with the shooting?
Oh, Vampire Survivors?
So yeah, so does that have a story?
Yes and no.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
Oh, Boogie, we can't hear you.
Muted, Boogie.
That's why I was telling you, it depends on the type of game, right?
Okay.
Because if they're able to keep your attention with flashy shit, you seem to be able to ignore the fact that there's no story. But if you don't have that stimulating me constantly, then I need some story.
I got you.
And like, but see, that's interesting how that you got me thinking about it, because I couldn't get into the story in like Elden Ring, even though Elden Ring has a story. But like,
the gameplay is so good there. It's
that part, but I couldn't overlook it. The story wasn't pulling me in to even get into the gameplay. So like, I think it has to be done in a certain way. That way you can at least like get those crumbs of a story to get people to come in. So like,
I can't tell you what that fucking story is. I can't tell you what that story is. I can't tell you what's happening. I just know there's big motherfuckers that are trying to kill
you.
It's a long story about betrayal, love, power.
Who's loving who?
America and Ramadan.
I don't even know who that is, girl. I need you to put up photos. I need pictures.
We probably need to sit down and watch the story. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Find the movie and just
somebody explain the story of Elden Ring to me, because
thanks, Elta. Gameplay is king. That's right.
Yeah,
Flat bird.
Like, that's what I'm saying, right? Like the gameplay, the story is chef's kiss too. You got to have a good story if you're gonna have a story.
Super Mario Brothers, like the story was just get through there and get the castle, get through the castle, get the girl. And that was it. It was nothing. That was it. Surface level.
Lady lost. Y'all gotta find her. Zelda, right? Like,
right. That's fair. That's fair.
As we've gotten older, the story has to get better. With like, I don't know.
I mean, you feel like as you get older, you feel like you care more about the story as you've gotten older.
So look. How many of y'all have finished Indiana Jones?
Ooh, I ain't finished it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But I do like the story though.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So see, but the gameplay hinders you from getting to the story, which is what makes you want to play it less.
The gameplay is good there too.
The gameplay itself is good, but it almost distracts you in a way from the story. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a push and pull with that game. It's like a push and pull. Like, you can dig deep if you want more story. You can. Oh, I don't know. That's a good one.
I feel okay. So when I played Indiana Jones, I think life was falling apart. So to me, it was like another stressor.
Yes, that too. It has to hit you at the right time.
Right time. So now that my stressors are slowly disappearing for like a hot minute, I feel like I could probably go back to the game and like actually accomplish something. Because I'm
we'll see next week if you touched it.
I touch it on my Steam Deck.
I don't care where you touch it.
Okay.
Touch it wherever you want to touch it. Okay, that's interesting. I know we went down a rabbit hole, but
no, I need that feedback though. I appreciate y'all.
I think it flows into the first topic, right? So Silk Song came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if any of you ladies have played it. I haven't played it, but I've watched a fair amount of videos, and people are actually comparing the difficulty of Silk Song to Elden Ring. And some people are even saying that it's more difficult than Elden Ring. But it seems to be having a sort of critically acclaimed success, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think? Has anybody played it? What do you guys think about it?
No. Okay, no, I haven't played, but I watched a lot of people play it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That shit, from a platform standpoint, that shit is hard as fuck.
Hollow Knight was hard. Hollow Knight was difficult.
I'm not knowing that my weakness in gaming.
Oh yeah, the jumping would.
Does not mean that the game don't look good, that the game don't play good based on what I saw. But I know for me that I ain't going nowhere with that game. If it was me playing that game, we will be at the first spot for a long time. But comparing to Elden Ring is not. It's not correct. Is it harder than Elden Ring? I can see that because of.
Well, that's what they're comparing. They're not. I mean, you're not running around with a sword and shit, and you're not fighting enemies that are like super big. But the difficulty, because it's very much the same. I feel like in Elden Ring, when you're fighting, that you have to be on point with your timing. You have to be methodical and things like that. So I think on that level is why they get that comparison.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I just don't play. I haven't. Go ahead.
$20 for $20.
Yeah, it's cheap, right?
It's on Game Pass.
Yeah, barrier to entry is low. So
you know what? I'm gonna install it right now.
All right, CHAREECE. This is gonna be another one we're gonna see.
Is she gonna play it? Are you gonna play it?
Right.
You gonna install it? Or are you gonna play it? That's the difference. Well, I can tell you this. Like I've played Hollow Knight. I absolutely loved Hollow Knight. I got all the way up to the end of Hollow Knight. I didn't complete it, but I kind of understand the appeal with Silk Song. Mm-hmm. And I watched a few videos on it, and it's definitely right up my alley. Y'all know I love me some side scroller platformer, Metroid. I absolutely love that genre. Just haven't touched it yet. Like that's been the story of every game because I'm always like, where do I want to spend my time? Do I want to spend my time consuming versus creating? And I'm always choosing creating over consuming lately. Yeah. And so that's where I'm at. But it looks good. I'm glad to hear that it's doing well. So yeah, I
think too what CHAREECE said too, right? Like because our time is limited, right? Do you want to spend that time banging your head against the wall, or do you want to have a good time?
I want to make some progress, see some progression.
Right? Yeah, right.
And I think like I don't mind hard games, like I really do not.
Yeah,
but I don't mind to the point where like I'm finna throw a controller. I need to back off, and we need to go somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah,
this is still supposed to be an enjoyable hobby, and I'm still supposed to have fun with it.
Absolutely.
But if it's putting another stress in me, no, boo, I can't do that. I can't do that.
I think. And that's the thing when you think about an Elden Ring type game, right? Like it can be stressful. And the repetitiveness doesn't appeal to everybody, But the thrill is when you win. Like that, the endorphins, like the thrill you get from winning is incredible. Because you've probably spent like 70% of your time trying to beat this one thing. And when you finally do it, it's like, yo, I did that.
That was a few bosses for me on Elden Ring.
Yeah. I'm one of those. I'm like, let me get some help. Let me put this little finger down. Let me cut somebody in this game. Let me try to get some help because some of them bosses were crazy.
So I'm assuming that the difficulty when you played the Hollow Knight, was the difficulty what seemed?
It was
similar. It was difficult. Yeah.
It wasn't. Hollow Knight was not an easy game. I do think that just from what I'm hearing about Silksong, it might be a little bit harder. But the bosses and all the little unlocks you do, and when you work to unlock a new area in Hollow Knight was difficult. Like you had to really be sharp, like with your jumping. It reminds me of like the later levels in Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Like at some point you have to be precise in almost all your movement. You can't miss a beat. You have to know, like you study until you get it, perfect the play. And I'm thinking that's probably the same. That they probably went deeper in that on Silksong. But yeah, Hollow Knight was not easy either, man. The bosses were crazy. So yeah.
I just want to also point out, people, there's nothing absolutely wrong for playing a game or normal or easy. If you are here just for the story,
mm-hmm.
then just do that. We ain't gatekeeping over here. No shame.
I feel like that too, right? Like when you're playing, know your limits.
Yeah. Especially, and I ain't trying to be mean in lesson. We are getting older. My hand reflexes is not what it used to be.
Ooh, my hand cramp up sometimes.
Start cramping and shit. Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I'm like,
I'm getting carpal tunnel. Yeah.
Yo, that's because we sit at the keyboard all day. We like, you have to get up and like do some hand exercises or something. I don't know.
Please. I'm doing them right now.
See? But yeah, so if you have to put it on normal, just start on normal. But some people like go ahead and crank it up to like.
Sometimes it's the achievements, right? Because if you put on easy time, you don't get the achievements.
That is true. So I guess if you are an achievement person, just leave it on normal. But like if you're just there for the story,
right?
Yeah, on easy.
And it's okay. It don't say, motherfucker completed this on easy.
Facts.
So put it on and play the game. I feel like sometimes a lot of us older gamers feel like we have to play it on normal, but we really don't, y'all. It's all right. It's all right. Life is life. Turn that shit on easy.
Listen, I need my time.
Right. Turn that shit on
easy. At this point in my life, I value time so much, y'all.
Hell yeah.
It's every minute. You just realize it. It's so finite. Like
right. Yeah,
you don't get it back.
That's how you know we getting old. You start being like, I gotta hold on to the time.
Like how many summers?
I gotta hold on to the time.
I gotta hold on to the time. Because that's what your parents talk about, right? Like when you talk to your parents, everything is like, I'm trying to hold on. So yeah,
right.
Yeah. All right, rolling into the next topic. I don't know if y'all seen, but Tencent is making some moves on multiple fronts. I added 2 articles here because I feel like we talk about Tencent often and about how much of a juggernaut they really are, and they try to play as if they're not, right? So we have 2 sides of the same coin happening here. Tencent put out a behind the scenes look at Tencent to be like, look at us, we're just like you. type of piece, right? Which is like the business equivalent of cozying up, you know what I mean? Marketing wise, they're trying to get Americans to see them as just another developer, just another company, right? Yeah, that's very much how I see it because I have that business brain. So yeah, that's how I see it. So I'll be interested
nice
to
try.
Yeah, I'd like to see how you guys, if you guys even took a look at the article. I gotta look at y'all.
I did. I'm reading it right now, even though I lost my glasses, but I'm reading it.
Ma'am,
you're reading it right now.
Where's your glasses at?
Right.
They're not on my face, so.
Yeah, I just, we talk. See, what's interesting? It's like you said a little bit earlier, like we've talked about Tencent a lot. Like we have always been like, y'all look pay attention to Tencent.
Right.
They buying up everybody.
Yeah.
They was buying somebody every month at one point. Every month they were buying
10 cents. Every
so
10
really
cents.
quickly, they for those of you who don't know, Tencent is one of the largest video game companies in the world. In addition to all the studios that they run in China, they also own Riot Games, Funcom, Sumo Group, Turtle Rock Studios, Techland, Supercell, Don't Nod, Epic Games, and most recently Ubisoft.
Mm-hmm.
And partly own. Yeah. So they partly own these companies,
under
but large
the 50%
right? Yeah. just under the mark. Because it also, right, business-wise, most people don't know that you can own a large part of a corporation, but not be the majority and still have a lot of weight in the company, which is what they've been doing.
On the board and everything, making decisions.
Right. So now they're on the board. They're the bigger decision holder. They get to say, you need to be doing what we want you to do because we hold a bigger stake in the company. Those type of things.
Okay.
So let's talk about the first. We'll talk about the first article first, which is them trying to say, look, we're just like you guys, and then we'll talk about us.
Yeah. I think I want, as I'm reading the article, there's two things that in this article that I'm getting. It's like, one, you want to give people a different perspective what Tencent really is, and he wants to show, I guess, what it is. I quote, I think there is a point now where we want people to better understand who Tencents are, what we're doing, and why are we doing these things, because they've been having a notion for the last couple of years that this is big old monopoly company and it just grabbing little pieces of every game, and I guess they're trying to
what they're doing,
trying to make their standpoint more transparent, and I guess trying to be more open with what they're doing.
FC evidence has shown, like we talked about it. Every month we're buying somebody. Every month they scooping somebody. They got their hand in every basket. Like Epic Games, think about that. Like Ubisoft, like those aren't no small entities, So it's like they've been very prominent. Like I remember a few years ago, right before the merger, before the Microsoft acquired Activision, and how Tencent was just buying up companies left and right.
Right, but see that the way. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna say, and in the way the media were like the larger gaming media, they didn't even pay attention to what Tencent was doing. It was always laser focused on what Microsoft was acquiring or what Sony is trying to acquire. And meanwhile, Tencent over here buying everybody, teacups, like all of them. So
to add in for what Delilah is saying, so the way Microsoft did it, right, was that they just bought out the company completely. They basically merged, so the two companies become one, right? The way and that's why they had the FCC looking at them and everything like that, because they're actually consuming a whole company, making it into one. Now what Tencent is doing is flying under the radar of those transactions by only buying a portion of the company and not consuming the whole company. So they're still getting the benefit of being on the board, holding a lot of weight, but they don't get the liability of consuming a whole new company.
Right, and that's why they, like you said, they were able to kind of skirt and get away with from like being regulated through their purchases. Right. Because they said we go under the radar and be like, okay, we only invested in 30%. Oh, we only invest in 20% here. Oh, we invested
49%.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And just be like, it won't get caught by people at all. Like,
so there's no oversight happening because they're doing that. Right. And I think that's
they're international. That has its own, reasoning too. Because in the States, like you said, we got the FCC, and they're always checking on who on monopolies and trying to get all that stuff kind of like regulated. So
I've always wondered, because again, Boogie was listing some of the companies that they are heavily investing into. Why would this not be a conflict of interest?
Because they're not buying. I mean, it is. To the trained eye, to the untrained eye, it's not, because it looks like, they just own portions of the company instead of owning the company outright. But again, like you said,
it's legal. Like what they're doing is
legal. It's very legal. What they're doing is all legal.
It's unethical.
Okay, so we're gonna put this in for terms that CHAREECE can understand. So say we all four of us work for Tencent. So we're on the board. Delilah's at Ubisoft, Boogie's at say Epic, Ladies at I don't know where else they own.
Don't nod.
Yeah, and then maybe I'm at I don't know, where would I be at? Put me somewhere. I don't know. And so we're all on our respective boards. We're all in these meetings, getting all this information. But in the long run, what are we reporting back to our head people who sign our pay? What we have to report to somebody.
They're reporting to Tencent, but correct.
So that means Tencent knows everything about these other companies.
Oh yeah, all of them. Yeah, right. That's exactly. And then moreover, right? Like another explanation, right? Let's say CHAREECE, you own your home, right? But Delilah says, "Hey, I'm going to buy 40% of your home and I own 10%, right? You want to do a new bathroom or you want to sell your home. Delilah says she does not want to sell the home.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Now you can't.
Oh, ma'am, that's just me.
That's exactly how
it works.
So exactly. If Don't Nod says they want to make a game, and Tencent says, hey, we don't think that game's gonna make money, game's not getting made.
Right. And think about it, they own the board, so they can be like, yay or nay, or we ain't investing in that.
Right.
Or okay, like they have free reign.
Right. Or better yet, we have decided that we want you to hire more contract workers, to stop hiring full-time employees. We want you to hire contract workers.
Right.
Yeah.
And Tencent, I don't want to say they're mostly a live service company because they're not, because now they got fingers everywhere, so they do some of everything. But like Boogie and Delilah said, they now control basically what you're playing, and if they're not making that money,
exactly, that you're not going to get that on the nose of what we're trying to say is that they are now governing what we play.
Yeah.
So, but okay. I guess devil's advocate. What can companies do to kind of counteract Tencent at this point?
Nothing.
Yeah, they can't do nothing because companies want money. Right. It's very much legal and they want money.
I guess the only other thing that is kind of what is happening now is really the only way to combat it is that you have competition. Like that's why you got Microsoft and the Activision and then Bethesda and all them, because now they big enough to compete with the Tencent because the fact that they own so many different IPs and the value and all that stuff. So you make yourself that valuable, then you're able to compete with that. Because before that, I look at it like this: before Microsoft made that purchase with the Bethesda Activision stuff, there's no way to compete with Tencent. There's no way. Just on valuation alone. So that's how you get it.
Yeah. Sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to move on to the next side, right? Which is Tencent accuses Sony of a monopoly. Basically, if you guys have seen the light of Motium, I don't know how they pronounce that.
Yeah. What it look like is that game.
Zero Dawn,
Yeah. So basically, Tencent is countersuing, right? Sony. Because Sony filed a copyright lawsuit against Tencent, basically saying that they're ripping off Horizon lead Alloy, deliberately causing numerous game lovers to confuse Light of Motrium as the next game of the Horizon series, right? So basically, Tencent is saying that just because we've taken elements from your game doesn't mean that it's a ripoff, and this is Sony's way of creating a monopoly through saying that a genre is theirs, which I don't agree with personally. As far as like, so I agree with Tencent with what I want to say. I agree with Tencent in that way. Go ahead.
No, because they didn't just grab elements from that game. Because when you just looked at the screenshots from that game, it looked exactly like Horizon Zero Dawn. Because I thought it was DLC.
And right, but if it's a different character. I was just gonna say, if it's a different character, right? You're not playing a character that is redhead and all that stuff, and it looks like a similar world. How is that necessarily a ripoff, right?
Okay, so, then it's like Marathon stealing artwork from that girl. They could just say it's similar.
Different. That's different. They literally took her assets.
They literally did that.
Because where does the so my argument is, where does the separation of inspiration and ripoff happen? Because when you're dealing with art, it's different. And this is a art form. So you can say that they inspiration from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Look, y'all, think about this. When you saw those screenshots, it looked like Horizon. No cap. Like it looked just like.
They've altered it too now. By the way,
to the point where they had to change the screenshot. So that should tell you everything right there. If there was if they didn't have a case, they wouldn't have to go through the great lengths of changing the screenshots.
Just to play devil's advocate, what if those were just snippets that happen to look like it, and the rest of the game doesn't look like it as much. You know what I mean? Maybe those are just poor decisions that, you know, they put out, or maybe someone thought maybe because it looks similar, we'll get more traction.
Which is okay. I can understand because
I can see that part.
Release games, you're like, oh, it plays like something. It looks like something. Which honestly, I get tired of that because like then I'm just gonna play the other game. Yeah,
because you can get down to say every zombie game now, right?
That's a good one. Yeah,
right.
Every zombie game look alike.
Every zombie game is a copyright infringement. That's why I agree with Tencent in this case, because it can become a slippery slope if you allow Sony to say you can't look anything like Horizon Zero Dawn ever.
Yeah.
And then it's like, dude, like you know how back in the day when they had Mario and they had all the Mario clones.
Right.
You know, all the first-person shooters we talked about,
exactly.
Like how feel it like cards sometimes, like
yes.
So yeah, I see where they going with that.
Right. And I think they're gonna win because it is that.
And they still Tencent, like they still got money. They can afford to.
But Tencent got big money. They got big long money. Yeah. Anybody else want to add in for the monopoly aspect in this counter lawsuit? It's something that we'll probably keep talking about.
You know, I'm glad. I kind of liked because at first, you know, when we first heard the story of Sony suing about the game looking like that, like Horizon. I thought that maybe they're gonna probably just change their game a little bit, release it. I didn't expect them to do a counter suit.
I didn't either.
So I like this. I like
it. Right. Yeah, there's a lot out there like fight.
Right. Yeah. Let's go. Let me see what happens with this.
Yeah. I like it too. You know, because like I said, at the end of the day, you don't want someone to basically say you can't make anything that looks like my art because this is my art, because everyone gets inspiration from everyone else. There hasn't been an original idea since, you know, Socrates and shit. You know what I mean? Like everybody builds off of everybody else. So you can't say straightforward, you can't make a game that looks like mine. All right. So if you guys didn't see this, Borderlands 4 came out this last week, right? And it is having quite a bit of optimization issues, especially on PC. And this is also going to lead into another subtopic that I didn't add, which it was an opinion piece on Games Industry Biz, where they talk about maybe we shouldn't be trying to optimize our games for the high-end PCs anymore. We need to optimize for the lower-end PCs. But basically, so the game came out. It's been having some issues, and Mr. CEO Randy Pitchford,
this guy,
horrible name, decided to say, horrible name, decided to say pretty damn optimal in response to the complaints, and he says, we have made an amazing and fun huge looter shooter campaign game. The game is pretty damn optimal, which means that the software is doing what we want it to do without wasteful cycles and bad process, right? He also said it's a mistake to believe or expect that PCs between minimum specification and recommended specification can achieve all the extremely high frame rate, maximum ultra features, and extremely high resolution.
So what? Hold on. So I didn't get the whole complete story of this, especially with like the social media uproar. What was the issue? Was it that the game was poorly optimized, and he said it was optimal? Is that what it was?
Yeah, basically. And he also said basically
yes and no on this, because it does have different specs that you can change, and that's what he's like, do that, because that way you can, you know, get it how you want it. But like, I think he's saying that people who have like low end PCs shouldn't really be complaining also, because it's kind of condescending to me.
Yeah, basically that's the gist of what he's saying. He's said, but please accept that the game is doing a lot of running pretty optimally, and that you have to either accept some trade-offs between FPS features and resolution at your preference, or you will continue to be disappointed. So that's why I said it kind of leads into that opinion piece that maybe we need to stop building these games for the biggest, baddest machine out there, because in reality, how many people have those?
Okay, so that game uses Unreal Engine, right?
Yeah, and what I've seen too from a lot of people, even though he says it's pretty optimized, a lot of issues that I saw were dealing with memory leak issues, which is contradictory to what he's saying. Because if you're having memory leak issues, it's not the same as just having, a little bit of performance issues.
And you know what I mean? Like, what can cause that? But it's like, dude, all gamers are saying is like, yo, I'm still rocking a 2070 and I can't run your game. Right. Like, I'm not trying to upgrade to a 3080.
Yeah. And I feel like game companies need to do a better job, because I feel like they did back in the day of saying, this is what works for this. This is what works for this. This is like, give me settings for my rig. And I feel like they used to do that more.
Sure.
No, you got to figure it out. You got to figure it out as soon as you get the game. What works well with your PC.
And a lot of, and I'm good to go too, because it's like a lot of when you're making a game, like you when you're running your tests and you're doing all this stuff, there's a lot of processing that can go on with that. And so you're running it on a high-end PC in most cases. So when you got to scale that all the way down for like console or for whatever other machine, it takes a lot of effort. And so I can easily see how they could be like, oh yeah, all the sliders and stuff, you got to adjust this and none of that. But it's like, man, gamers, they're not worried about that. They just want to be able to play the game, period. And if it's poorly optimized, then that's a problem.
Yeah, and I think too, like if you're going to say these are the minimum specs, I feel like a lot of times now the minimum specs is literally minimum to turn the bitch on.
Bone. Yeah,
minimum to turn the bitch on.
No shadows.
Right, it's going to load, but are you going to have a good play experience? Hell no. So... I think they need to do some work with that. Like companies also need to be more forthcoming with like how the game is going to play.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think? Should we stop building these games for like the 5090s? You know what I mean?
I don't know if I need to comment on this.
Sorry,
you're not on a sports situation, so we get it. But
the thing is, though, if you have not everybody owns a 5090. So as somebody who's making a game, I want it to be optimized a little lower, so the majority of the people that got the 30,
or at least optimized for middle of the road, right?
Yeah,
optimized for middle of the road, so that people who have higher specs will have a more enjoyable experience.
That's right.
And the people who have lower specs will have less of a hard time.
Yeah, and statistics have shown that people are still rocking 2070s out here. And 10 and
I think they just stopped support for the 10.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So people are still in the 20, and it's already at 50. Was it 50 series? People are still rocking 20 series graphics cards. So that's what they should target. Like,
And I just want to point out, like, PCs now, they're on Steam. Steam releases what is their average processing for.
That's where I got that from.
Exactly.
So like, why they just can't use those stats to like, okay, this is what the average looks like. So
that's what I think we're saying. They should be.
I said that because when they're building these games, they typically have these high-end rigs. You know what I mean? And when the large publishers and developers buy their graphics cards in bulk in some cases, because they have to keep their PCs up to upgraded. The employees can improve their parts. So typically they build these games on these high-end PCs, and then scaling down is a problem. Like it's people just ain't caught up yet. A lot of people, it's expensive to catch up.
Yeah, and to just tell people you need to spend more money is not the right way to handle that. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has told him thusly at this point,
right?
But
especially when graphics cards cost like 500, the lower end ones cost like 500, 600. The one, cause I'm thinking about upgrading mine, you know what I mean? And it's like the one I'm looking at is about 850, right? 859 something. Oh, it's like that's
right. And I tried to so just story time really quickly. I have a cousin who just bought a PC, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna buy this new PC that's like a 5060." And I was like, "Please don't do that." And he was like, why? It's a 5060. It's like the new graphics card. A 5060 is still not beating my 3080 Ti.
It sure isn't. So it definitely isn't. Like,
it so isn't. Them bottom, like them
bottom two numbers are most important.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the bottom graphics cards, even if it's the brand new latest one, is still not doing what 4 years ago, damn near middle of the road one. Which is why I try to tell people buy the 3080 or higher. Yeah. Just because you're going to get more longevity and a better performance.
Yeah. So like I tell people all the time, like those bottom two numbers. So you got 1080, 3080, 5080, like the 80s and 70s. Like get an 80 or 70. Like don't go below
if you're
that.
gonna get a 70, you better get a Ti.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah, because you're gonna load your game and be like, why am I still getting tearing? Why am I still getting this? Because that graphics card still is not for 4K. That graphics card is still not for all the puddles, all the shininess that you're seeing on these titles. Like it's not gonna get you there. And by the way, we have a PC chat and Discord. If you guys ever have questions, we have a ton of people who know tons about PCs. So join our Discord and
because your girl might be shopping around for another graphics card.
Yeah, I'm looking for one. I'm literally shopping for one.
Be quiet.
My husband the benchmarks and everything. Like, look, I want this one.
Why are you telling me to be quiet? What? Excuse me, Delilah.
Well, I'm telling you to be quiet because you are hard-headed to a fault.
I know.
She would hold that graphics card for 2 years before she installed it.
Yo, they'd have to call you. They ain't wrong. But like they didn't have to say it like that.
Right. And then she'll call us talking about, man, my graphics card don't work. What you mean?
I just gotta take the motherboard and
right.
I'm gonna need you to
yes.
I need you to refresh the whole thing for me. But yeah, I kind of peeked. I kind of
peeked.
Yeah, I kind of peeked. I think the way he said it was a little insensitive because not everybody got big PCs.
Yeah, that's right. And that's the whole point. That was the whole reason why people got upset because it's like, dude, you pocket watching now, like
and like the majority of your consumers, like, and you should know your consumers, Mr. CEO. You getting paid the big bucks to know your consumers,
right? And then in Unreal Engine, you can simulate like lower tier machines. Like people don't want to do that. People don't want to do that. It's a lot to optimize a game. It's just it's a whole,
and they want to be able to show you the shiny.
Yeah, absolutely. That you want your game to look the best,
to hook you in. But then you have these problems, and then the game drops, and then the IP loses credibility. So you need to find a happier medium here, guy.
But based on I'm getting mixed
reviews.
Yeah, for the Borderlands.
Because I did see that people say that the game is enjoyable when you're able to get it play the way it's supposed to play.
Yeah,
but yeah.
How is it on console though? Because I know we talking a lot about PC.
So they said they're still having problems on console too, which is another thing. So that was another thing, right? So that was another argument against him, right? So like after he said this, they're like, well, yeah, but you're having problems on console too. So
that's crazy. So he shouldn't have said it if he was still having problems with console. Yeah. Like, come on, man. That's a fixed system. Ain't nothing changed about that console.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on. Yeah, I understand it now. I didn't understand what was going on before. I just seen clips, like bits and pieces on social media, like of the back and forth. I didn't know that's what the biggest issue was, the fact that it wasn't even optimized on console.
Yeah, that they're having issues on console too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It didn't a lot of
different. Yeah. Go ahead.
This is completely off topic, sort of. Mm-hmm. Because I was now you got me thinking of specs, right? So now I'm thinking with the ROG Ally X, like, have they announced the official like price point and all that stuff for that?
No.
And the shit comes out. Yes. Oh, okay. Well, let's jump to this topic since you brought it up.
Wait, go ahead.
Literally
get a super chat real quick.
Huh?
Get a super chat real quick.
Oh, go ahead, ma'am.
Oh, damn. Sure.
Yeah, you said it.
My elbow's ashy.
Right?
No.
I know
my face is nice and moisturized.
He don't. We know. Me and Lady know what he's talking about.
It's an inside joke.
It's
I'm like,
a
hold on now. I can pull out
Happy Saturday, Lady.
You got to moisturize with the.
They're hilarious. All right, it's probably something we can't say online. So, dealing with y'all.
Cedric, don't be getting us in trouble.
Yeah, I was gonna say, knowing us, it's probably something very dirty. So,
no, knowing Lady.
Excuse me.
Oh dang.
Don't tell me. See, that's some fuck shit. Because you was the one that started it.
Pretty sure there's only one smut queen.
Okay,
right. So.
Don't expose yourself online now.
You're not gonna beat those accusations, ma'am.
Never.
Ma'am, what's the topic, ma'am? What's the topic, ma'am?
Oh, you ready for us to go back now? Okay. So speaking of the price of the ROG Ally, Xbox just slid in. Didn't have a full press release or nothing. Just was like, hey, FYI, the prices of the consoles are going up again due to tariffs and economic instability.
No, the word they used was macroeconomics, whatever that is. But,
the smaller things, smaller changes, but or the bigger changes. Sorry, micro is smaller. Macro is bigger changes, which we talked about that too, about how tariffs are really going to impact the game industry when they first started announcing them, and this back and forth is making a lot of uncertainty in the economy, which then makes prices go up. That is basic economy, guys.
Y'all voted for that. Y'all voted for that.
Lady,
I don't want to hear shit.
Lady.
You want to go get a console? You want to go get a console? Cough up the money, because you know what? The majority of the country voted for this to happen. So now we got an old gen game. I mean, console that's getting up to what, $50? So yeah,
$650.
$650. I'm glad I got it when I got it, boy.
I'm telling you,
Rain, keep that to yourself.
Rain, we about to put you on a board,
shit, right?
Yeah.
That's like a timeout.
That's worse, but believe it or not.
That's worse.
That's worse.
I would rather you voted for something than not vote for anything.
But for the prices, so if you guys saw, I put it in the Xbox chat. I didn't add it to the topics, which I should have, but even Windows Central article was hilarious. It's just very straightforward. Effective October 3rd, the Xbox Series X will be $649. So I don't. This handheld might be DOA, guys.
I wouldn't say that. I would say that.
I would say that. I would say
that. I'm looking at my grocery bill. Like, let's reorganize. So if I'm looking at my grocery bill, let's reorganize. I don't know if I'm about to be putting $900 down on another handheld.
I hope it's not that. I mean, I've seen different price points. People report different things, and I'm hoping that it's cheaper than what they're saying. But it's not looking too good, because I've seen the one that's currently out. The ROG that's currently out, and I'm thinking it's going to at least be $50 more than what they got currently, at minimum. But this price increase is wild, though. I don't think we've ever been in a generation where the prices increase. Not once,
nothing.
Yeah, but twice, right? This is the first time in history that we've had a console that has not lowered mid-gen, but gone up not once but twice.
And not even it hasn't even been 3 months, has it?
No,
since the last announcement.
3-4,
so, which tells me that they know that more is coming, and more is coming. This is them saying that prices are gonna get worse.
That's fine.
I'm gonna need God to intervene, bro, because I don't know.
Right?
What else?
TVA needs to show up and clip this timeline. Okay, we need to be pruned, y'all.
Right? What's going on?
So yeah.
I don't coming the holidays. I don't know. The holidays gonna be rough. Right? If y'all got the consoles now,
Yeah, you ain't getting them.
I know. I saw Jill talking about I have product to flip.
There's people flipping though.
Flipping. Right.
He ain't the only one.
So, like, just in case anybody is wondering, here's the new prices. The S is $379. 1 terabyte S is $429. The digital X is $559. The regular X is $599, and the 2 terabyte Black edition is $729.
So I'm wondering if we're going to expect another $50.
No, wait, I take it back.
Increase to each one.
That increased $50 because I was reading the wrong list.
Yeah, because the list you're talking about is currently, but October 3rd is when these go into effect. So in reality, you got about 2 weeks to buy a console.
Yeah, and
like that or else.
Right.
And they add taxes to that.
Yeah, and I think that's why we haven't, like I said, that's why we haven't seen them drop the price, because they're still trying to figure out how to put this thing out and make whatever little ducats they're gonna make on it.
They can't wake up Monday morning and be like, "Hey, this releases tomorrow," and it's $8.50.
Technically they can. Technically they can 1000% do that. I know, CHAREECE. I know it's so bad, but technically they can. Hey, the shit drops tomorrow and it's $1,000. They could definitely do that.
Don't think they won't.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, Steam OLED is doing it for me right now.
But again, the OLED came out when prices was stable, because this shit is not stable. This fluctuates crazy.
And I don't think Steam announced a hike on their...
they're
killer. Seem like y'all.
OLED was the more expensive one.
Got a deep inventory that they just sitting on.
Yeah,
and they got like new parts and stuff like that.
Yeah, and maybe they did. Maybe they are. You know,
because that could resolve a lot of it too. Yeah, it's how's your inventory looking like?
Right.
You just sitting on machines and like they just kind of in a lab somewhere, and you gotta buy nothing new, because that's the problem. It's getting the new stuff. Getting new parts and making sure you got. That's the problem. So.
Man, I hate to see it.
It's looking spooky out here.
Very spooky.
Okay. So last topic, just because we're getting close to food o'clock, y'all. We're never gonna get rid of remakes.
No.
If y'all didn't see, it says new report comes out that says 90% of PC and console gamers have played a remaster or a remake in the last 12 months.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
That's it. And then they keep releasing them. So
that part. Like, there's nothing else to play.
Right.
Well, yeah, because it's and I've talked about this. It's very business logical, because you have an IP that already has built up brand loyalty. People know the story, they enjoy the story, they know how the gameplay works. They just have to throw some new paint on it.
Yeah.
It's a very easy business decision.
Like, as a gamer, like you want to see some of your favorite games polished up.
Yeah.
Like with the new coat of paint on, like what was Oblivion?
Right.
Like, what else? I wasn't going to use Last of Us, but they had Last of Us remaster of the remaster, Super Remaster Plus, like.
And then so there's rumors going around that Assassin's Creed Black Flag is getting a remaster.
Oh God!
What?
Look at her face! Look at her face!
That would be the one. That would be the one that would get me. That would be the one that would get me.
Anti-remake.
I have said this before too, because y'all asked me what would be the one that would get me, and I say that would be the one. Assassin's Creed Black Flag would be the one that would get me to buy a remake.
No, because they're talking about taking out the present day material and adding in RPG elements.
See, then it's not a remake.
That part. So, because I'm like, the present day elements is what kind of brings his whole story, Esmond's story, together. Like, you can't really take that out. And then you're gonna add in RPG. Like, that's kind of
like if they just made Assassin's Creed Black Flag prettier, I would buy it and play it again.
Yeah, because I've already bought it on 360. I bought it on the original on the Xbox One. Like, I bought the game like 2 or 3 times now.
Same.
So like,
same. and played it through twice on both consoles, the
Yes, ma'am.
360 and on the Xbox One. And I will tell you that I'm just going to say it, I'm a huge slut for pirate lore. I don't know what to tell you.
No, I
love
planned my
pirate shit.
honeymoon cruise around that
Yes.
damn game.
Right. You give me some pirate shit, I'm in.
There.
So random question for y'all then. Like, what game would you like to see remastered if you had to choose one? Or
Why would you ask me that?
That would be mine. That would be mine.
Or what game have you played? What remaster have you played recently?
Okay. That I would love to see a remaster that I would love to see.
Sure, yeah.
Oh my god. What's the game? Oh my god. The action, the dudes of Yakuza. Oh my god. I'm drawing a blank.
Sleeping Dogs?
Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah. Sleeping Dogs.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would love to see a remaster of that.
Yeah.
The last remaster.
Like new GTA looking, like the one that's
That's
coming.
Yes,
If it looked like the one that's coming,
Yo,
I might
day
have to
one.
hop on that too.
Day one.
Yo, that story.
Yeah, it was good. Sleeping Dogs was the shit.
Yeah, I would have, like somebody, like anybody. Where's that? Who owns that IP? Can we get a sequel?
Square Enix own it.
Why you kill my dreams like that, Delilah?
I just told you who own it. I'm just saying Square Enix own it. Like they ain't doing anything with it though.
They ain't doing nothing with it.
Nope.
But yeah, the last remaster that I played was Skyrim though,
Skyrim.
and that was again Game Pass.
Or was it Oblivion? Wait.
Was that? Is it? Oblivion. Excuse me, Oblivion.
Yeah.
That was the last one I played.
Give me Fallout New Vegas remastered.
God, I know.
I'm about to dive in a remake.
Don't say that one.
I was gonna say, but there's this game called Blur. It was a racing game back in the days. It was in the 360 era. It was a simple concept. It was a racing game that had these power-ups. I was just enthralled with it. I would love for them to do a remake of that, but they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. I forgot who made the game.
It would be interesting. For me, it would be because you said because Boogie was like Black Flag. For me, it would be Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Oh, that was a good one too.
Ocarina of Time. Yeah.
Yeah, like I had little shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I would play that. They would get my money if the Switch 2 was like, we about to put out an Ocarina of Time remake bundle, and it's gonna look like this on the outside.
They won.
Take my money.
Yo, I saw the little new video they showed for the Metroid game. I'm not feeling it.
Y'all not feeling it? You not feeling it?
I'm so hurt. I'm like, who did these graphics? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's no way.
I was crying. I'm like, y'all, how that movie go? Look how they butchered my boy. That's how I feel. Yeah, they butchered my boy.
Damn.
I know, right?
It's messed up. It's so messed up.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're at that time of the show where we get into our titty bitties. So I have 4. 3 are quick and TV related. One is kind of just a funny chart topper related. So really quickly, for the August revenue charts, Helldivers 2 is still at number 4. And for a game that came out more than a year ago, I think that's a testament to why we need to have games on all consoles, right? Because it is number 4 ahead of games that just came out, like Mafia Old Country. But it's sitting, Fortnite is still number 1, which is just like fucking wild.
Just wild.
And Counter-Strike too. Like, cause
but see, aren't those games kind of like low barrier entry? Like they're free, right? So
yeah, but people are still spending. This is still top 20 games by revenue. US, UK, Germany, France, Spain, Italy for August. PCs and consoles. Yes.
That's wow.
So people are still pouring money into Fortnite. The next one is Madden 26, then Counter-Strike, and then Helldivers 2, which is pretty good. I mean, I'm hoping, Miss Lady, I don't know what you got going on this weekend, but hoping me and you can get some time together to play some Helldivers and some Night Rain because I need to get some more time in that game. But
we can make some arrangements. We can make some arrangements.
Okay, I'm down with that. But yeah, Helldivers 2 coming back strong and surpassed Call of Duty. So number 5 is Call of Duty. If you didn't know, Superman is on HBO Max right now. You guys can go watch that.
Maybe watch that. I liked it actually. So
yeah, I need to watch it because I didn't watch it in the in the movie theaters. But more and more often, you are hard pressed to get me into the theater now. People are
especially if you got a good setup. It's like
right.
I got the best seat in the house, boss. Like okay,
exactly. And y'all seen my shit, so
yeah,
it's comfy. And there's a 28 Years Later is on Netflix, so you can actually watch 28 Days Later and 28 Years Later on Netflix right now.
Ooh,
I know, and it's spooky season, y'all. By the way, they say people who decorate early for Halloween are happier.
I did see that.
This is my checkout.
It says the lady with the witch hat on top of the stairs.
Y'all see that, right?
Hat?
I saw that.
Yeah,
witches up there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the front of my house is decorated, or starting to get decorated now too. But yeah. And then the last one is it's probably more of a me and CHAREECE level, but they came out with a new Korean romance show, but it's also cooking. So maybe, lady, you would like this too. But it's called Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. And so it's English dubbed, but they're Korean actors and everything like that. And it's essentially this young chef who had just won a new cooking competition in France somehow gets teleported back to like old, I don't know what era it is, but an old era in like feudal times, right? And the king catches her and starts making her make food for him. But there's going to be like a romance element. It's on Netflix.
Okay, that's all you have to say.
It's on Netflix.
Did you see the one about the lady who who's dying of cancer or something like that, and then she finds out that her best friend is sleeping with her husband?
No, but I did see the one about the mom who was essentially bullying her kid.
Oh, that documentary?
Yeah.
That was some bull.
And the reactions to that documentary are hilarious because people were like, I knew it, that buck-tooth bitch. I was like, yo.
Oh my God.
Delilah, you gotta see it. It's on Netflix. It's called Unknown Number. Unknown Number.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she was like bullying her daughter.
The whole class.
Like social. Wow.
All because she was apparently wanted her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's horrible.
On Netflix. It's on Netflix.
That's horrible. What? So she cyberbullied her daughter.
Cyberbullied her kid.
Her kids, the boyfriend.
That's so low.
Look.
That's so low.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear about David?
Oh, that mess. I've been more to put out tea, but I was like, you know what? They might not be into the gossip like I am.
Dude, that was appearing on my timeline. I'm like, what the heck is this?
What?
Oh, girl.
You didn't know who
grown-ass man is like crushing on this child. And now the child has, this is somebody's literally child, and she is dead. They found her dead in the trunk of this man's car that he had sit in some parking lot for like months while he's out on tour somewhere. And like they sharing tattoos. Apparently he was releasing songs on her birthday for like the last 6 years or something. Like,
and who is the guy?
It's
David, music artist David.
VD, but it's pronounced David.
Platinum selling artist or whatever.
Dude, it's a whole like we gonna get a documentary out of this.
Dude.
The message of the day is what it sounds like is stop thinking people can't do evil shit.
That part.
That's it. Oh my God!
Because I think especially lately we hear people are inherently good. Everyone does have the capacity for good, but are they acting on that? Yeah.
No.
All right. Well, we gave you guys some good movies to watch, some good shows to watch.
I got.
Yeah, you got some tidbits. Go ahead.
I watched him last night.
Oh, I heard that was bad.
What was that?
Okay, look, it's between The Devil Advocate and Any Given Sunday. That's what the vibes
they gave you. Like I said, like they had a baby.
Yeah, they had a baby.
Yeah, I thought that it was supposed to be more of a social horror movie. Yeah. And they said it just wasn't really like hitting like his other
Yeah, no. Now, it's not a bad movie, but it ain't hit like the other shit he had.
Yeah. Now, wait, he didn't direct the other ones though. I do want to point that out. I don't think he directed. He just produced.
No, I thought he did.
No, he directed. Yeah, he definitely directed the other ones.
I thought he just produced this one.
I don't know.
Oh, I think he did. Yeah, I think you're right with this, with the him one. That he
produced it. He didn't direct.
Yeah, he didn't direct it. Yeah, I think
that was the problem.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Now that's the problem. That was the problem. He didn't direct it because Marlon Wayans did a very good job
in his
character, and it really.
Don't spoil it, lady, because you slip. I swear to God.
Okay, that's it. Watch it. That's it. Watch it. That's it. Watch it.
Oh shit!
All the time you slip. I'm like, look, you don't know how to hold water. Let's just.
Oh shit! Okay.
And it's this guy named Ben on TikTok that.
Ben on TikTok. All right.
It's on. Yeah, Ben on TikTok. I don't know his last name.
We know Ben. Okay.
Right, because I'm gonna go type in Ben on TikTok and find like 80,000 Bens.
Okay. But the thing is, he would like maximize your food order. So like he has guides to how to maximize going to the all you can eat sushi, or if you have a Taco Bell app, or if you have a buffet.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
He's comedically
get more for your money, right?
Yeah. But he's doing it in a comedic way, which I like.
Yeah.
So he did the $15 Taco Bell deal. I'm like,
that's funny.
Yeah.
So what's the actual handle though? You said Ben on TikTok,
right? Because
if I see him again,
Ben on TikTok.
Okay, look. If I see him again, I'll share it.
This is like the most random tidbit ever.
Why are we doing that? Let's get Rangy Fours.
Super chat. I guess he's letting us know what he would do. Yeah.
Yeah, this is his remake.
GTA.
Isn't that GTA 6? Like quite literally?
No, it's more like GTA 5 was GTA San Andreas with better graphics.
So this is more like the Miami kind of feeling. Yeah. GTA 6 is gonna be more Miami kind of.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all the tidbits I got. Yeah, shout out Ben from TikTok.
Yeah, sure, Mr. Ben. CHAREECE, do you have any tidbits?
I want my books that I've ordered to come in already, but that's a sad point.
I don't know where you be ordering shit from. Right, like where are you ordering your shit from?
Probably the backwoods of Russia.
Man.
I got nothing for you, ma'am. I got nothing for you.
All right. If you don't know, since CHAREECE isn't talking about it, she did post in the book talk thread that there is a challenge for the spooky season to read certain books. If you guys want to participate in that, it sounds like we doing that, right, CHAREECE?
We are doing. I
already started. I
was waiting till October because I was like, I don't know if I want to start.
No, because I feel like if we wait until October, it's going to be too late. And the spooky season for me is literally September to November. So
okay, well, I was waiting till because to me it's October to November. So that's what I was going to do my spooky reading season for.
Did we figure out the challenge game yet? Or we still ain't figured that out yet?
We're still looking for I'm assuming still looking for games. Or we waiting for games?
Didn't you put out did nobody put out anything? Or
we was out last week, so
what about the week? Yeah. Okay. So
the week before
we need to put out options or what?
Yeah, we need options. We need suggestions for what horror game to play.
Okay. Basically. So we need to put out a tweet in a thread that's asking for suggestions, and then once we get the top suggestions, we'll put out a poll, right?
Yeah,
that's typically how we do it.
Yeah, that's typically how we do it.
All right. Tidbits. Anyone else? Anyone else got tidbits? Everybody good? All right. Well, we've come to the end of the show. We hope you guys enjoyed us babbling for the last hour and 20 minutes. We enjoy doing this weekly. If you guys didn't know, this is our therapy. We come together each week and talk about gaming because it's something that we love, and we hope you guys are enjoying it. Outros. We'll go that way now. So Miss Delilah, and then we'll do CHAREECE and Lady and back up to me.
Yeah, so you all know you can follow me here on GWG and DELILAHd everywhere on social. So thank you for checking us out, and tell your friends and like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah.
All right, Miss CHAREECE.
All right, everybody, it's your girl CHAREECE here again. Thank y'all so much for coming through and listening to us and chatting with us. As always, the chat has been lovely. Forgot what I was going to say. Just that quick. Brain fart. Yeah. The temperature is getting kind of cooler. Mm-hmm. Still wash your ass.
Yeah, right.
Because
we can still smell you.
That part.
It's 86 degrees right now, so.
Hey, that's cooler.
Right.
It's like, wait.
Georgia, man. Like,
yeah, it's 88 degrees right now, and that's still cool. Like, we was playing football last night, and it was like 79. We was good. But yeah, still wash your hands, wash your ass. People are still getting sick out here. People, stop spreading germs. Like, wash your hands.
The amount of adults that I see coughing like a 5-year-old with open mouth, nothing covering them, just fuck, I want to choke you.
And even though, like, okay, cover your right ear, but like, what, we don't cough into our elbows.
Not even this. Not even this. Not
like,
this.
Like,
nothing.
Yeah, hair. I don't care. Dude, coughing in your shirt. I don't know. Just anyway. I just feel like people ain't got home training. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Yeah, lady knows about that firsthand. She's dealing with that at work.
Yeah. Yo, when ladies start typing, I just back out for like a good 10 minutes.
I know, because CHAREECE don't have as good work stories no more.
No, I know, right? No.
I know.
I know, right? But lady,
the library work stories were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, tell me why this lady jumped in my inbox last night to ask me if I still work there and if I could do some work for her, ma'am.
Oh, dang.
Ma'am.
I mean, a check is a check, though. So what you paying me to do?
You take the consulting fee. Better get a consulting fee. Like, look.
You know what? I literally could do that and like undercut all that.
Saying.
Right. Yeah.
It's the American way.
Right? Honestly.
Yo, don't give me ideas. Anyway, but thank y'all again for coming through. Y'all know how to find me. I'm usually in Discord, waiting for lady stories. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
All right, Miss Lady, where can people find you?
Lady Infamous 415 everywhere. We might stream. We gonna stream some tonight. I'm sorry I haven't been streaming this week. It's just work. It's work, and it's right. Y'all, for the real ones, they gonna understand, but it's tough. It's tough. It's how inflation is working these days. I have to work more to make sure my bills get paid, and that's just gonna have to sacrifice with my streaming. And if they can't understand that, oh well. I'll be here tonight. I'll stream tonight.
All right.
I know some of y'all talked about music on the Discord.
Oh shit! Cardi B. We didn't talk about that with the
I had a question about that.
Yeah.
Not yet. I wanted to get y'all opinion first before I jump.
I listened to it yesterday. Okay.
She had to get some stuff off her chest.
Right.
Like she let that marinate.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Nah, I'm cussing all y'all."
I bet. I'm gonna listen to it.
It's long too.
Like it's a full album. Like,
yeah.
I
thought it was gonna be like 12 songs. No, it's like 20 songs because she also adds up and WAP at the end too.
Yeah, it's a full album. Yeah, so you
it's an album. It's not no, limited. Yeah, okay, got you.
And these songs are gonna be played on the radio, especially not the explicit version.
Okay.
Going after some
I'll check it out though. So we're gonna talk about this next week.
We got wait
for yeah. I listened to it last night.
We're gonna start the album reviews now.
I listened to it this morning.
We're doing album reviews. Everybody else doing everybody else.
That shit was bumping.
It was okay. I liked it.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Pretty and petty, y'all.
Magnet.
What's my Hello Dead?
But imaginary players get me just because.
The Jay-Z.
Just because
that beat.
Like it hit just like
that beat's crazy.
Yeah.
She said, "I buy the rollies and take the links off." I'm like, "Oh."
You was getting it.
I was like, "Oh, that's not
title too, right? Like, am I the problem?
Yeah.
Am I the problem, or is it the rest of y'all?
Yeah.
At this point, I think it's both. A little bit of both.
Yeah,
it probably is. That's usually the case in most situations in relationships. It's like a little bit of everything.
But she cleared off her. She this was her therapy.
You're supposed to see. That's what I appreciate with artists. Like, you're supposed to put it in the music. Put it in the music.
I agree.
You know,
I mean, because she's not she's not putting out dirty laundry or anything like that. Like, she's just like, you wasn't doing what you was supposed to be doing, you know.
And the diss tracks, and the
she admitted that she wasn't supposed to be doing what she was supposed to be doing.
She did.
Like, that part too.
Yeah,
man of your word. Yeah, man of your word. You gotta go listen to that one. Well,
y'all made it practically every song, huh?
No, that's just it. We ate.
Yeah, but Bodega Baddie also hits.
I like it. It's all right.
Yeah, because it's like, it's like, get a little cha-cha thing going.
That's for the Latino club.
Yeah, it is.
Safe.
I can't wait to check this out.
The very first one is hilarious because she hit you as soon as we start the album. She hitting you, taking swings,
and hitting home runs.
Look at she got some features on here. Okay, bad.
I don't like the one with Lizzo though.
Why you don't like that one?
Because I think she sounds like the original version of that song. So
I see.
Like it. But all right. I think Lizzo got some bad. She gonna have a hard way to go.
No, have you listened to her mixtape that she released?
Lizzo released her summer album that she had released.
Yeah, that little something like my face is smiling or something.
It was all right.
It
wasn't bad. It just was like, and I don't know. It's one of them things, right? Mm-hmm. Like, because you basically got in trouble for calling people fat, and then got skinnier, and then trying to act like it isn't what it was. I don't know. She got some work to do, PR work to do, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
All right. We have come to a close. You guys get no more of our rants, no more of our banter unless you join our Discord. Make sure you join the Discord where we are there basically 24/7. Whenever y'all have a question, whenever y'all have some shit to talk about, you post it and we basically will talk with you. Like the ladies have said, enjoy the rest of your day. Please, please, please remember, folks, that everybody out here is going through something. Even though you are the main character in your story, everybody else is the main character in theirs. Please remember that. Everybody got shit going on. Tell somebody you love them today. Go touch some grass. And as always, wash your ass. Y'all have a beautiful Saturday.
And moisturize, please.